getting worse. Our exploratory diving bell here gave the mummy is here in Perry. Wong and his assistant Mary Nelson have managed to computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific. We'll start searching that area immediately.
Oh.
Welcome to Gamers Ledge.
My name is Mark. I'm one of your hosts. Konnichiwa, itakonbawa, watashi no namae Mark desu. And I am joined by one and only down in the bottom left, Shimmy the Shank.
Greetings. Finally on camera.
Yes.
On a good camera, actually.
Yes. And it's very good. And I have a mustache because I'm playing the part of Dr. Robotnik with blue hair.
Oh, man.
It's me. It's me, Mario. I'm actually, well, I guess I'm not that surprised because I guess I'm the feed that's going through. Yeah, I'm the feed that's going through Snapchat. I was wondering if it would do the filters for you too, but I guess not because you're on a separate camera. I could put them on you.
I mean,
but
my mustache could not possibly be as good as that mustache.
I don't know about all that.
I admit a little jealousy.
Let me see here. Let me see.
Let's see if I can catch the bug here.
Move that over here, and then I say, okay, instead of that camera, you use. Oh, it won't work because you've already been sucked in by the broadcasting program.
Damn it!
Sorry. Next time I'll have you do it.
This.
And then it won't be an issue.
This is unacceptable.
Isn't it though?
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. I want my money back.
I know. Well, welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Gamers Ledge. Greetings and salutations, Ledge Lords, ladies, and gender fluid friends of any persuasion. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm taking this mustache off because it looks like I'm eating the microphone when I'm leading into it. There we go.
Maybe the microphone's into it, bro. You don't know.
I mean, you know. I was just showing Jimmy that we got some cool pins for TwitchCon.
They are bangers.
Hopefully the autofocus will eventually... Really? Autofocus?
Get your act together, camera.
Come on. Oh, it had it for a sec. Oh, there. No, there. Yeah. Come on. Oh, this is painful. Seriously, I just gotta...
Damn it.
It's so hard to do in 3D space. I'm trying to keep it in front of my eye. Will you please focus on it rather than me? Oh, you had it.
It's all about you, man. Like,
Anyways.
It's got no time for the pin right now.
It's a cool Gamers Ledge pin. You can it's in focus if I put it by my face. So yeah, it's cool Gamers Ledge pin. I had a special quantity of them because I was like, I can't pass that up, and it's under acrylic or something.
It's getting Nick in the back.
It's getting Nick in the back. Yeah, it is getting Nick in the back. Nick is sneering wildly at the screen. Shank right before screen actually took the pillow that Fancy Francis brought, the fish pillow, and smacked him in the face a bunch of times.
Yes, Nicolas Cage has been thoroughly flogged for the evening.
He has. And you can see he still looks like someone who's been smacked in the face with a fish.
Indeed.
So, but yes, we have cool pins for TwitchCon that only friendos will get, like Jimmy Julius. What day did you say you're coming in, Jimmy?
I think he said Thursday.
Did you say Thursday? Oh, that's right, Thursday. He's
think
gonna get there right before they close on Thursday. Right, because he's coming in at like 7 and they're closing at 8.
Yeah.
The line. By then, the line shouldn't be so bad.
No, by then it should be mostly cleaned up.
So, do you hear how loud this is? The music? It's not loud, right?
No.
Yeah. This is the level that it's at that you guys like hear crazy on Discord.
Like when it comes through, man, it's like blasting through your Discord.
Which is crazy because you hear the music.
Yeah.
And you hear my vocals, like it's just a soundboard. But you hear none of the other sounds I play.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I don't understand how that works. But yes. Day 1 is here. Shank is here.
Indeed.
He's the first to arrive.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you.
Yeah, happy to see you. He came into the airport, and then my brother came in to Terminal 3, which I have never picked anyone up in the 4 years that I have lived here. I have never picked anyone up from Terminal 3 before, because Terminal 3 is the international flights terminal. And yet, my brother had a domestic flight that came into Terminal 3, so very weird.
And clearly, coming from SeaTac was also an international
Yeah, that
flight.
was, 100%. 100%.
Las Vegas Airport is one of those places, like, when I go into SeaTac, I pretty much know where I'm going. Mm-hmm. It's like, you walk in, it's like, yep, this is old hat. I've done this for 40 years now. It's no big deal. But when I got off the plane, I walked through the terminal and I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, we're good, you know. I'm sure I'll be coming to baggage claim soon. And then all of a sudden I see this sign that says, follow the blue line for baggage claim. I'm like, why? Like, what authority has been granted to the blue line? I didn't realize that they were specifically talking about the rail system.
Yeah, if you step off the blue line, you die.
Yeah.
Why do you think I dye my hair blue?
So
better chances of surviving.
That's right. Keep the blue in sight. You can never go wrong.
No, there's a nice tram system here. Mm-hmm. But to be fair,
full of very crabby people.
Yeah, but to be fair, they don't really need it.
No,
there's only 2 terminals, and they're not that big. And like once you get off the tram, it funnels you in one spot, which is to baggage claim. It's not like you can go anywhere else.
But here's the thing about it is, I got off the tram. I'm walking, and I come around the corner, and here's an escalator, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I got to go down here, go down the escalator, go down another escalator.
Yeah, well, so to
go down another escalator.
To explain it, it's actually the first time you're here, it is a little confusing coming off the tram, but after that, it's pretty simple, because when you come off the tram, you have to go back inside.
That's right.
And then once you're inside, you're at the top of the terminal. So you have to go down an escalator and then make an immediate U-turn and go down another escalator. And that takes you down to the second level, which is where booking or
departures.
Departures. The ticket agents are.
Yeah.
And then you got to go down one more to get to the thing. But the funny part is, coming into the airport, as you drive in, you come into departures on the bottom floor.
Do you have to drive like a lap to get up to arrivals?
No. So basically, the way it's one of the few things they did smartly is it's actually before you get to the airport, you peel off for departures or arrivals. So if you go to arrivals, you're automatically going up, and if you're going to departures, you're automatically staying on the bottom.
Okay.
And so that's Terminal 1. Terminal 3, I learned today, is the opposite. Terminal 3, the departures go to the bottom, and the arrivals go to the top. And so I had to figure that out to go pick up my brother.
So did I send you the picture of the line this morning?
Yeah.
So that picture, I turned around and took it thinking, oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk like another 20 feet and here's gonna be where I go into security. No, it was that distance, and I'm guessing probably tripled by the time I got down to the end. And the one thing that I was grateful for was I walked in and I found the flight schedule. So because my gate hadn't been stated on my boarding pass. So I got my gate, and then I saw another smaller sign next to it, and it said security checkpoint wait times. And I was suddenly extremely glad that I have the best travel agent in the world, my mother, and she got me first class tickets, because I walked up to this employee and I said, hey, listen, is this all security? Like, I'm first class. Is there like somewhere else I go? And she said, yeah, you go down to security checkpoint too. So I said, okay. And I walked down there and turned around and took that picture, not realizing that it was another football field before I had to take my shoes off. And I get down there and I walked up to this guy and I was like, listen, I'm checking in for first class. This gal told me to come down here. And the guy looks at me with the most, like, just defeated, I hate my job look. And he goes, there's no difference between coach and first class. It's like, okay, I haven't flown in a decade. And so I went through there, took my shoes off, unpacked my laptop, 5 minutes, I was done. But all those people had a 63-minute wait time.
So that guy was lying.
Yeah.
Dependent on the airline.
Yeah.
Some airlines do have separate first class check-in lines.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of those things where for a long time I thought about doing what the hell is the name of it? There's at a lot of the domestic airports, there's a thing, it's like Flex or Plus or something like that. I can't remember what. It's a separate service that you actually have to get identity verified for, but once you do, you skip all of it.
Oh, you're talking about TSA PreCheck?
No, this is a third-party service that TSA allows. Yeah, but you have to. I'm going to find the name of it because now this.
And it allows you to just bypass security entirely.
Completely. Yep. Airport service to bypass security.
Do they just give you like an ID and you walk up and show it to them?
No, you are. Oh my God, this is killing me. Clear. That's the name of it. Clear. So basically, you have to be Clear Airports. Yep, this is it. Clearme.com is the name of it. And so it's not at all of them, but there are hundreds of them nationwide. I don't know if they're at Vegas. I think they are. Let me see. So that's the other.
Harry Reid.
Yeah, that's the airport. The interesting thing about Clear is that you can also use it at arenas. Also,
can you check SeaTac?
Pickle Panda 98.
Hi, Ashley.
Hey, Mark.
How are you doing, Ashley?
Hello, Ashley.
Seattle. SeaTac.
SeaTac has it, and Lumen Field. I'll be damned.
So basically, what you do is you apply for it at the airport, and then after that, you pay like a certain amount per year, and I want to say it's like $400. So like if you're not traveling, it's actually $189 a year. That's not bad. Which if you're not traveling but once a year, it's probably not worth it, right? But if you're traveling 3 to 5.
Once we make partner, it'll be a good idea.
Right, yeah. And so basically you have to do this comprehensive identity verification.
It can't be worse than the one I went through in the military.
No, it's definitely not. Yeah. And then once that's done, instead of going to the normal lines, you go to the clear line and just go right through. There's no fuss, there's no muss. It's pretty cool.
All right.
But they've been having problem getting international traction, I think, which is how I'd really want to use it, to be honest.
Yeah, no kidding. But domestic things, I mean, it's a perk, but the international nonsense that you get to avoid
would
be nice.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember if they do have international at all. I don't think they do. Where to use clear? Bam. Oh, it's just going to show me the exact same thing we were looking at. Good job, website.
I wonder what their comprehensive background check includes. It makes me wonder if they went with like a government framework, like if they looked at like a security clearance thing and said, "Yeah, let's figure out what'll kill this idea and back it off a little bit."
I think I don't remember because
Pickle Panda
to be
98.
honest,
I am
when
alright, Mark, just wanting on this guy to hit 4K to open the Annabelle box.
this guy to hit 4K.
Oh, she's watching somebody watch. They must be watching like the Annabelle movies or the Nun 2 or something like that.
What are you talking about?
Well, Annabelle was a horror movie.
Oh,
Annabelle was part of the Conjuring movie series. And there was the Nun 2 just came out, so my guess is he's opening the Annabelle box for that, but I could also be very wrong.
yeah. It doesn't say.
I'm watching for more uninvited guests.
You shouldn't see any more. They're very rare, actually.
Are they? I should have got a picture of it before it had a training accident. But.
It doesn't talk about what the process is, and I don't remember. I remember like I saw it when it very first came in, and they only offered it at like 4 airports. But even so, I was intrigued then because I'm like, hell, if I can skip the lines, at 4 airports, especially if I'm going into them on a regular basis, that is totally worth it.
Do you imagine if they just had the clear gate like right next to the economies and you're just like walking through?
It is.
Later, plebes.
No, it is. It totally is. It's right next to. So awesome. Yeah, it's right next to the normal lines.
That's so good.
And they're like, it's a big white gate that says clear in blue on the top.
No, yes, in the museum with the real Annabelle doll. They have been staying there and on live for 3 days.
What? That's terrifying.
I mean,
the Annabelle doll was really creepy.
All right. I mean, kudos to that guy, I guess.
Pickle Panda 98.
Wow.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up, Jimmy Julius?
What's up, Jimmy J? How you doing, man?
I got some cool information for you guys. If you guys are, are any of the restaurants a part of like any of the casinos?
No.
That you want to go to?
No, no. It's all off strip.
I did get my brother's membership card for any MGM casino, and it gets you to the front of the line at any restaurant a part of those chains.
Nice.
Damn.
There are some good restaurants there for sure.
If you guys want to go to any of those or know any good ones. So
for MGM, there are a couple good ones. MGM Properties, Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, that's like most of them are MGM actually. I would say
a lot of the good ones are.
Yeah, half the strip probably. The Bellagio is probably the nicest one. I'm trying to think what's in the. I know there's at least 3 Gordon Ramsay restaurants in the MGMs. In the MGM properties.
That might be a little ridiculous price though.
No, because it's not the Hell's Kitchen or whatever. It's like he's got a pub one. Burgers is not in MGM. That's in Planet Hollywood. Steak might be, and that one might be pricey. But the pub one is definitely in. I think the Bellagio. You know what? I'm just gonna do it this way. What's in the Bellagio? Bellagio is actually the nicest. I would venture to say it's the nicest on the Strip. The nicest hotel. Food. Where's food? That's what I want to see is the food.
The food.
I don't care about any of the dining. Give it to me. Oh, unless Hell's Kitchen is considered part of the MGM. It's near the property. Prime Steakhouse is all right. Picasso.
I'm staying at the Nomad, not Wynn.
At the Nomad? I don't even know where that is.
It's
Nomad Hotel.
It's one of the newer ones.
Oh, it's at Park MGM. Nice. So Park MGM is what am I trying to say? What?
M's purple lightning.
What?
Purple storms, purple storms, purple storms, purple storms, purple storms, purple storm. The storm is here. Get
There's
purple
purple lightning with a rate of 12 billion people.
And I didn't hear you guys for a good
The Fancy
30
Francis.
seconds, and now
Oh,
you just
no.
came back. Just heads up.
What the hell?
AI's for
I was trying to let you guys know,
M's
but I
purple
guess you
lightning.
disconnected. for a
Dante,
brief
shout me
second.
out. I have some sus clips I need to. M's
It's
purple
back,
lightning.
though.
Oh
Back
no.
for me.
Oh, nerd.
Oh no!
Yes, we are back. I don't know what happened there. Sorry. Thank you for the shout out, Fancy Francis, and thank you. You got the shout out, anyways. I gotta believe. Thank you for the raid, Mrs. Purple Lightning. How was stream? How was Dad Bod Daylight?
Phantom Soul, welcome.
AI's for
What's up, Phantom
purple
Soul?
lightning. Okay, we re-back.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I hate Cox. Internet. They're the worst.
Miss Purple Lightning raided so hard she broke the stream.
Did.
M's purple lightning.
I hope you
Stream
saw
will
the
have
thing
fun.
where I was holding up your raid ticket at the same time as your shout out on the left, and then the picture of you up here in the right in the chat. We had a lot of cool things going on there. It was all Ms. Purple Lightning all day on the stream there for a second. I'm glad you had fun. I was promised on Friday the
AI's
13th.
for Drew. So much happening.
The Fancy Francis
M's purple lightning.
resubbing for
Okay, you'll note that
16 months.
The Fancy Francis. You.
I have to rebuild that now, Fancy. Again.
Damn it, Francis.
I feel like I'm just rebuilding them for you to blow up.
AI's for Drew. Got your perma-looking while I work on.
Thank you, Drew.
Perma-
Good luck with
Wow.
Permalurk. I appreciate the Permalurk.
We appreciate the purple
AI's for Drew.
permalurks.
Have a fantastic show, gamers.
Thank you, Drew. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Thanks for swinging
M's
by,
purple
buddy. We
lightning.
appreciate you, man.
The Fancy Francis. Phantom Soul.
I heard you're good at AI art making. Takes note. Mr. Sledge, would you take a look at my portfolio? Yes, because I don't use AI art. Unlike some streamers I know. I'm kidding. I'm just harassing you. How was the rest of your stream, Phantom Soul? Let me get you a shout out as well. Also, while Mrs. Purple Lightning is here, thank you for kicking our door down, showing us love. If for Raiders, if it's your first time here, we're Gamers Ledge. We're a group of 11 different editors and contributors. Here's one of them.
AI's for
Right,
Drew.
right,
Lurk.
right.
I'll be back.
He'll be back. Right here. He's actually here.
Phantom Soul. You haven't
And we watch, play, and read just about everything pop culture related in order to help people wisely spend.
Back again.
I don't. This is so
Phantom Soul.
weird.
Uh-oh.
Discord, you're back. Not stream yet. There you go. Now your stream's back.
Man, that's our thoughts exactly,
That
Fancy.
is exactly our thoughts as well, Fancy. I have no idea what's going on. It just like keeps dropping me. Thanks, Cox.
Pooped again.
Stupid cocks.
Brainless
Trust
Cox.
me, I feel your pain. I have the same idiots as my communications provider.
Thank you for the Harlem Shake.
M's Purple Lightning. Lol 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 lol.
As I was saying, thank you for the raid. Whenever anybody kicks our door down showing us love, we have a raid video that showcases our unique sense of humor. So let's hit that right now while I am still hoarse. There we go. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations on winning the match, Fancy Francis, and thank you for the Harlem Shake. Thank you also for the 16-month re-up. Thank you for the raid. Rainy Devil, what's up?
What's up, Chris? Thanks for coming by, bro.
How's it going? We're about to hit the raid video. Let's do that right now.
I like to sing.
Yeah.
Pretend.
Okay.
And I like to have fun.
Fun. Hi.
Are you?
Gamer Sledge. Wow.
Let's go over here. Just you and me.
Just you and me?
I just wanted to say.
Get out of there, Nicolas Cage. Can we do more kazoo? Kazoo!
You're my special friend.
Raiders, you're our special friend. Miss Purple Lightning, you're a rock star. Thank you so much for the raid. We hope everybody has a great time here. Raid video out. And Nicolas Cage out. Eventually.
Bro.
He hijacked me.
Funniest crap ever seen.
He hijacked me.
He's like, I'll take the wheel.
Curse you,
Phantom
Nicolas
Soul.
Cage.
Hear me out, Mark.
That was
Cashing
so-
in my brass ring against Ken.
That placement is
Judy
perfect just
Bagwell
for that
on a
alone.
forklift match.
Cashing in my brass ring against Ken, Judy Bagwell on a forklift match. Holy
God damn
cow.
it, Fancy.
Fancy Francis with the raid of 1 billion
Fancy
people.
Francis raided my stream with
I-
views.
I will say, I'm going to
The
do the
Fancy
stream.
Francis.
I'm going to do the raid video. But I will say that Shank introduced me to a piece of equipment last night that I very much want now, which if I get it will replace the raid video. 100%. Because what
is this
most
equipment?
people don't know that the raid video actually demonetizes me on YouTube every time I play it. I don't care. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But that's also why I need eventually hire an editor to edit all the raid videos out so that I don't get dinged. But it would be a customized thing for each person as they rated.
Yeah.
But if I do that, I'm gonna make it. It's got to be like 5 people or higher.
Because
It will take a toll on me.
otherwise, Fancy
Fancy will try and trigger it every time.
and Ken,
But
Impressive.
it is impressive.
impressive.
But let's hit the raid video.
One more
Fancy,
time.
if it's your first time here, we're Gamers Ledge. We're a group of 11 different editors and contributors. Here's one right here, actually in my house, sitting across from me.
You know, it's funny that Fancy Francis is here for the first time, and yet he's a moderator in this chat.
Well, I mean,
You would think he would
I just
know
got to make
better.
sure he knows, right? I just got to make sure he knows since he rated.
Just got to remind him what he's working
That's
with
right.
here.
That's right. And whenever anybody kicks down the door, even one person, we have a raid video that showcases our
Even
unique
one.
sense of humor.
Phantom,
So let's do that right now.
Surprise guest.
the Fancy Francis. Wait.
New streamer, who dis?
What
Where
planet
are
is
we?
this?
I don't know, but you got me rizzed. Let's go.
Let's go.
Maybe.
Phantom
Is this
Souls.
real life or is this fantasy?
real life or is this fantasy?
Caught in a landslide. No
No
escape, from reality.
reality.
Open your eyes. Look up to the skies.
Look up to the skies
and see.
and see.
See.
I'm just a poor boy.
Nobody loves me.
I need no sympathy.
Because it's easy come, easy go.
Little high.
Little low.
Anyway, the wind blows.
Hey, is the raid video going to play? Good God, we've been waiting for 3 minutes here.
Phantom Soul.
Doesn't really matter to me.
Okay, I'm a little sad here. I'm going to press the raid video again.
Sag.
It is sad. I don't know why it didn't fire off. It fired off the first part, but it did not fire off the second part.
Let's go, raid video.
Like, I have a whole automated process.
Come on.
For this.
I need to see the...
Okay, there it goes.
There's
the second one. It must have just lost the plot the first time.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go again.
Let's wait for your background
I like
dancers
to
to
sing.
get ready.
Yeah.
Pretend.
Okay.
I like to have
Fun, 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 fun. Hi.
Fuck you.
Gamer Slash. Wow.
The Fancy Francis. Gamers 105 at Gamers 105 Kazoo Gamers 105 DDR Gamers 105 at Gamers 105 Ray Kazoo Gamers 105 DDR Gamers 105 Gamers 105 Ray Kazoo Gamers 105 DDR Gamers 105 105 Ray Kazoo Gamers 105 DDR Gamers 105 Ray Kazoo Gamers 105 DDR.
You're my special friend.
Raiders, you're our special friend. Fancy Francie and Nick Cage, you're a rock star. Thank you so much for the raid. We hope everybody has a great time here. Raid video out. Nick Cage out. Eventually.
Just little.
You just pop back in the end that time. That time he was like, just look at me. And what's weird is it puts my mouth over his mouth.
The Fancy Francis.
And
I
he's
love
flexing
it.
his arm, which is even better.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird. Fancy, I was just telling... Who was I just telling? I was just telling somebody about why... I think it was one of the new community members was asking me, why is there a half-naked Nick Cage and a banana behind you? And I had to sit there and explain the entire thing. I want you to know that Shank actually grabbed the fish pillow and smacked him in the face multiple times before we started streaming tonight.
Yep.
This is his first time to actually do it.
He had to be properly flogged.
Oh, there's Nick vomiting up a waifu.
Good God, man. He's just spitting them all out.
Fancy Francis. Fancy Francis with the raid. By the way, please shout out Fancy Francis. Fancy Francis. Wait. Come on.
Get your act together, camera.
I don't know why it's... There we go. That guy. Drinking the beer right there.
It is really hardcore trying to just eyeball Nicolas Cage.
I know it is.
There.
Make sure you give that guy some love right there if you're not already. Fancy, when's your next stream? And then Rainy printed out a waifu.
The Fancy Francis. Perfect.
There is your waifu. She looks like she might be French. She may have a beret.
She might also just have a pancake with some syrup on her head.
I mean, that it could also be. You never know with anime.
Julius.
Thank you for the shout out to the Fancy Francis. You never know with anime waifus. It could be a beret. She could be in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be a pancake with syrup on her head.
Mm-hmm.
Or both.
Also, yes.
It could be that the pancake with syrup is the traditional garb of the military in the anime.
I mean, it could be a crepe with,
And her name's Suzette.
And her name is Suzette. Damn it.
This is what you come to Gamers Ledge for, the hard-hitting anime waifu commentary.
Yeah. Uh-oh. What is...
I am taking over all of your bank accounts right now.
Oh, man.
That's what... This is the hacker face. The funny part is, I literally have this physical mask on my shelf right behind me. It's like down there. It's like should be in the middle, but it is there. I promise you.
All right.
I have a cool digital mask that I used for an RPG, but I do have this exact mask. It is blue, just like this, and it runs on batteries.
All right.
Except that the mouth doesn't move like it does on this screen.
I apologize if I look around like I'm completely lost because this room is complete sensory overload.
In what way?
I'm not sure we have enough time to write that list. So, for context, there is a rather large gaming table in the middle of the room.
Yes.
Mark is sitting in his cockpit.
Yeah, that is correct.
And there is a 65-inch and two 55-inch screens mounted on the wall with mood lighting.
It's putting the mask on Nicolas Cage. I'm just pointing this out. While you're talking, it keeps putting the mask on Nicolas Cage.
There are... Did you say 8 cameras in this room?
There's actually 10, but only 8 are currently in use.
There are 10 cameras in this room. There are 3 clusters of light rings.
Hi, Tiny.
There are 8 microphones.
8 microphones, 8 headsets, 8 power stations.
And then there's 2 soundboards, one of which is currently functioning. The other one is currently on vacation or leave of absence.
Yes.
Then there are 2 keyboards stacked one on top of the other.
So if you've seen those laptop holders, that's exactly what I actually used to do that. So I put the bottom keyboard on the bottom portion, and I put the main keyboard for the streaming computer on the top one.
And then there's 2 mouses competing for exactly 4 square inches of desk space.
Yes, those are the Meeson.
Multiple controllers.
Yes.
Multiple consoles, only some of which are currently hooked up.
Yes.
There was a pseudo scorpion on the floor earlier.
There is a giant O-ring light. Then there is another set of O-ring lights, and I have another O-ring light that's in the corner for when we need to light the whole thing.
And then you also have Lexi's setup, which is another, is that a 55-inch?
That is a
42?
I think it's a 50-inch.
Okay, so...
Maybe 55, actually. I think it's a 55.
This is probably the closest that I've actually been to feeling like I'm back on an ops floor.
I get it. I get it. Yeah,
there's a lot going on in this room,
and we have cool Gamers Ledge pins for TwitchCon, which some of you didn't see beforehand. Are you? Yeah, you are holding it. Yeah, it's coming through better on his because autofocus.
Tiny painting desk. OMG.
And so yes, these are only getting given out to the closest friendos. I think I have 20 of them, if I remember correctly. And we got business cards and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're ready for the TwitchCon. And Shank came in today, so did my brother. And
I tried sushi.
He did. He did. Yeah. He tried actual sushi, not rolls.
How'd that go?
The shabu shabu was really good. The hot pot, the soups that we got to make. Those were delicious. I am still not a fan of sushi, but allow me to explain. The flavors, delicious. I will absolutely give it that sushi does have an incredible taste. However, I am not a fan of chewing on goo.
The texture is one thing that it's hard to get over.
The texture is the only thing that defeated me. No.
But to his credit, he not only tried 2 of the basics, which I always recommend, which is tuna and salmon.
Right.
But then he actually stepped way out of his comfort zone. And he tried eel also.
I tried eel.
Which eel is cooked.
Good.
Eel's cooked, and I liked eel, and he liked the flavor, but he wasn't a fan of the texture.
Yeah. So, what was it that you were talking about the other day? That's a donut with eel in it. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's
Talking
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki. Yes. Yeah.
It is a donut hole, basically.
Right. And then instead of Bavarian cream filling.
Yeah, instead of Bavarian cream filling, it has a piece of eel. But it's not, I'm sorry, not eel, squid. It has a piece of squid in it.
Squid, okay.
Squid, which is, if squid is overcooked, it is tire rubber chewy.
Yeah.
And
it's like $2 steak.
Yeah, and this thing was overcooked. So that didn't help anything either.
Okay. Right.
And then it has cheese on the top of it. And then the one
cheese on top of the donut?
Cheese on top of the donut.
Okay.
And then Japanese plum sauce, which is basically barbecue
sauce, yeah.
And then like crumbles of bacon, I think was what was on the one that I had in Japan.
It's set up to look like a sweet and savory treat.
It's not. I think the sweet is all my brain's projection.
So tell me about the dough then. Was it like...
So the dough was like a unsweetened donut. So you know how like if you get a cake donut, it's just got that hint of sweetness?
Yes.
None of that. This is and it's a denser dough than the donut is.
So it's almost like they'd when I was in the military, we used to eat these things.
Thank you for the Muppet Show opening. Sorry.
So when I was in the military, we used to eat banana bombs, and banana bombs were like, they were just basically banana nut muffins, but they didn't have yeast in them, so they were ultra dense.
So the weird part is it almost tasted more like a biscuit. In terms of the texture of it, it was. If you go to Red Lobster, and you get the cheese biscuits,
yep,
that's almost identical to what it actually was, but it's shaped like a donut ball, and so I think my brain just automatically assigned this is going to be something sweet with savory elements to it, and then there was no sweet in it at all. And my brain just hard rebooted at that point, and I
Bodanic.exe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Responding.
I mean, between the chewy, like I like squid in whether it's overcooked, undercooked, whatever.
Sure.
I am a fan of it, but between it being chewy, the bread not being sweet, the cheese adding not what I would call a real level of cheesiness.
Did it add saltiness?
No.
Okay.
And then the barbecue sauce just threw everything out of whack. And I like literally
that was your sweet.
Yeah. And it was like that was not the sweet I was looking for, I think is what it was. Yeah. And my brain just hard rebooted. But
did you just like spit it out? Like
no, I swallowed it, and then I drank a bunch of water, and I sat there until I settled myself,
wondering what had just violated
you. Yes. And then my friends saw that I was not doing good, and I just waited for them to finish eating, and then we went somewhere else later. Now, the thing about it was when I went, we would go to the phone books because the phone books in Japan actually have coupons in them still. Mm-hmm. And so they would go into a phone booth, get the phone book, and then cut the coupons out and take it with them, which,
hilarious.
I mean, it's hooliganism, but at the same time, I'm not going to complain because what they got was a coupon that gave us all you can eat sushi, all you can eat shabu shabu, and all you can drink for 90 minutes for $30. Which is pretty much what we had tonight.
Yeah.
Except without the all you can drink part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was really good.
But very much to Mark's credit, I will say this, because even my mother could not convince me. I did discover a mushroom, or actually a couple of mushrooms that I like. I did try king mushrooms.
King oyster mushrooms.
King oyster mushrooms. Disgusting.
Yeah, he was not a fan.
Do not put those things in your mouth.
Actually, you said you liked the flavor. You just didn't like the snap of it.
It's a snap and a rubbery texture.
Yeah. Those are much firmer mushrooms.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
No. Look at me right in the eyes. You right there, look me in the eyes. Don't eat king oyster mushrooms. They're gross.
The only thing I don't like about having you actually here is like I'm looking away from the camera to look at you. And it's like I keep trying to look at this camera, but then I'm like, no, I really want to look at him while I'm talking because that's a normal human interaction. But it's.
And I'm sitting here like I'm not in front of my computer, so I have to look at his monitor.
Well, you can see it over there too, which is more in your line of sight. See, now you're just looking up slightly.
It's not really in my line of sight because I have the sun.
True story.
Blaring into
True
my
story.
eyeballs.
He does. Yes.
But aside from chasing rabbits, I did find out that I enjoy black mushrooms.
Yes.
Black mushrooms, like I immediately
Uncanny AI. Support the stream with Uncanny Boost. Sponsor instant replays and hype alerts live on stream. Use this link to support.
Can I finish my thought now?
Yes.
So I bit into the black mushrooms and I was like, wait a minute, I've had this before. And one of my favorite foods at Chinese restaurants is hot sour soup.
Yep.
And hot sour soup has black mushrooms in it, and I didn't
Tiny
know.
painting desk.
So
Tiny
I mean, to be
desk.
fair, I get why you wouldn't know because they cut them razor thin.
they do. They cut them into strands, and it was something that I never sat there and went, "That's a mushroom." I was like, "It's delicious."
Yep.
And then I was also very surprised to discover that I do enjoy to a degree the enoki mushrooms.
Yep.
So that being said, I'm also excited to at some point try Mark's curry.
Ow.
Damn it.
Listen, it is not cool to bonk me on my coconut head. I told you I got kicked out of security guard school because I have a coconut head. People can just bonk it. What's wrong with you?
Question for you guys.
Sir.
When you apply an effect, so when
Tiny
you put a
painting
voice
desk.
changer thing
Tiny
on, does
7
that
boy
change
desk.
it for everybody or just you?
Tiny painting desk.
It,
Double
what?
bunkage.
So the answer is no.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
Which I'm actually surprised about because I thought it would, but I don't.
Depends on if you're doing a channel based or you're doing it like.
No, it should be for all of
Hello?
them.
Nope.
Yeah, but it's not.
Weird.
So,
Well, fine.
the more you know.
Just gonna have to do it manually.
Hi, Wolf Gray.
Try and do the high pitched voice manually.
Yeah.
Hello.
Tiny painting desk.
Yeah,
Wolf
see,
the
no, I ain't
Wolf
doing
Gray.
that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd just be like, I sound like a
The
kid going
Wolf
through
Gray.
puberty.
Hi.
Wolf, how
Voice
are you
cracking all
doing?
over the
I gotta squeeze inappropriate places to talk that high. So,
How are
so
you doing?
got the-
yeah.
What are you doing? What'd you have to eat? We had Japanese hot pot and all you can eat sushi. I did all right. I got my money's worth on the sushi tonight.
Yeah, you did.
How much is it?
So I would actually do 2 times that normally.
So, Jimmy J, it was $25 for each of us for all you can eat.
No.
And
It was 30.
$30.
Yeah,
Gray.
30.
It was 30 bucks a
Good.
piece
That's all for
to
dinner and beer
eat
testing my
pretty much
DJ
anything
rig
on the
for an
menu.
upcoming gig.
Yep. Anything on the menu,
What?
appetizers.
I'm definitely in for that.
Yeah,
We're
so
going back to that.
that'll be
Yeah.
Saturday, and then
Okay.
Sunday is the same thing but Korean barbecue, and it is also the same way. Everything on the menu is on the all you can eat.
Yeah. Except for there were like, I think there were like 5 or 6 exceptions. It was like 1 per customer, and it was like the
Yeah.
poke bowls and
Yeah, they
some
all-
other things.
Yeah, they all have something like that, but
I
that's
wouldn't want more than one of those anyways. So
yeah. Doing good. Had sausage for dinner and gear testing my DJ rig for an upcoming gig. Nice.
Yeah. I knew guys who used to DJ in the military, man. There were some loud dorm rooms in that building. So.
But yes, the short version is I think Shank had a fun time tonight. At least he said he did. He said he would go back. Not necessarily for the sushi, but for the hot pot side of it.
Yeah.
And I was very proud of him that he tried no thank you bites for everything.
Gray accidentally got cops called keycap star.
No thank you bites. I like that.
The Wolf Gray.
I want to also backstep to restaurants in those MGM because.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
I pulled it up.
No worries, man.
Okay, so you're in.
The raids, so.
I don't know what you're in. Let's see. I don't know what's in the Nomad. I've never been in the Nomad. So let me look real quick here. Nomad dining places.
There's nothing here. Only the void.
So let me tell you, this has been the thing I've been dealing with lately, is some of these places use what's called 7 rooms for their reservations. The site doesn't work half the time.
Charming.
And so I've had to actually either call directly or go in. Italy is a big Italian place in Nomad. I have been to one before. It is very good. I have not been to any of the other ones in Nomad.
Wait, go back down. That one, Nomad Bar. Late night bites, perfect for cocktail and snack or a more substantial meal.
Yeah.
Do these places run traditional hours, or are they 24 hours because they're inside a casino?
So some of them go 24 hours. Most of them are traditional hours, or a little bit later.
So they'll close at like 2 a.m. or something like that.
If you're lucky.
Midnight.
Yeah, normally it's more like 10.
10 or
yeah.
Okay.
Mayfair Supper Club is really, really good. That is in the Bellagio. That's where I wanted to take Lexi, actually, but they didn't have any openings for like 3 months.
I wonder if this pass would change that.
Yeah, that's a good question. Les Cirque is stupid expensive.
But the French cuisine.
Yellowtail Japanese Restaurant Lounge, I've heard is very good, but I've not been there myself yet.
Noodles.
Yeah, it's noodles. I've had the buffet. The buffet is expensive, and to be honest, I have yet to be impressed by a buffet here in Vegas.
You know,
like they're extensive.
What's your tier that you're like basing it off of?
Just value for what you pay, because most of them are like $75 to $80.
Jesus.
And it's like, yes, you can go there and there is a very large variety of food, but it's not like how do I put this?
It's not like fine dining quality.
It's not fine dining. I mean, there are the rare exceptions, but for the most part, it's more like a it's more like a country buffet.
Old country buffet or
more
Royal Fork.
Royal Fork. Yeah. It's like I wouldn't say like the ambiance is country for the old country buffet, but it's obviously food that's meant to be produced in mass quantities. In warming trays,
it's less artistic style and more just
So I would say pay double that for a meal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And go to one of these high end restaurants that you're never going to go to regularly.
Yeah,
and do that instead is what I would recommend up compared to any of the buffets.
Probably gonna have dinner with my brother on Thursday.
Okay.
But he might leave early, so then I might be open. So I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. Well, if nothing else, you can always come over to the house.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. And then, would you be up for cooking something together, like having like a cook-off on stream or something?
Oh my god, I would love to, but I don't have there will not be time.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
That I would love
That's something
to do that.
we would have to plan ahead quite a bit.
Yeah, I would love to do that. To be honest, we could do a a Master Chef type thing or a Iron Chef type thing. Yeah. Oh man, if I could get Daniel out here, he can be the Alton Brown.
Do it next time.
Tiny painting
I would
desk.
love that.
Plan an all get together again for the future.
Oh yes. So here's the deal. I haven't talked about this much
Tiny
because
painting desk. I would love to be a part of that.
I am trying to be considerate of other people and understand that their lives do not revolve around me. But the original thought and plan for my 50th in March was to get as many of the Gamers Ledge folks out as possible. I don't know. I've not run that by anybody. I've not said anything about that. That's been Lexi's thought. And I don't know if that's even financially feasible for half the people. So it's going to be one of those things that I would like to do that. And if we have other members of the community that want to come out too, I'm totally down with that. But then I also do have to consider the fact that we only have X number of spare bedrooms as well. So that causes more logistical nightmares unless people want to sleep in sleeping bags on floors, which then I feel bad for them. I mean, we can fit a few people. I mean, probably 6 comfortably. But then beyond that, it's pretty much floor space because we don't have anything else.
Desk.
Yeah.
Could bring a blow up mattress.
Could, and I'm not opposed to that, and we would love to have you, Tiny, for real.
Tiny painting desk.
Just be careful. Just be careful, Tiny. Make sure you bring extra clothes because I have a feeling that Lexi is going to try to keep you.
True story. Which I don't know if you know this, but she loves you.
What's going on in that chat behind your stream?
The chat behind my stream.
Yeah, like over there on the right.
Right here, right here.
All I see.
Tiny painting desk. Haha 3 or my heart, you love her too.
I'm talking about the chat behind your stream chat in the window.